Just because I poke fun of the stories and or fan art in my videos does not mean that the creators of these things deserve harassment. Cyberbullying is a lot more serious than you think, especially since it sometimes leads to self-harm and or suicide. Please pick your battles wisely. That means do not harass any of the creators of anything featured in my narrations. Thank you. Hey guys, what is up? This is Gothguy bringing you episode 7 of Totally Overrated. In today's episode, I will be reading Eyeless Jack, the story of the infamous supernatural killer in the blue mask and black oozing eyes, a creepypasta classic that everyone knows and loves besides Jeff the Killer. And for everyone that doesn't know how shit it is, I'm gonna ruin this story for you. Yep, this shit should be fun. Enjoy! Hello, my name is Mitch. I'm here to tell you guys about an experience I had. I don't know if it was paranormal or whatever stupid words people use to describe supernatural phenomena, but after that thing visited me, I believe in that paranormal trash now. A week after I moved in with my brother Edwin, after my house was foreclosed, I finished unpacking. Edwin liked the idea of me moving in since we had not seen each other after 10 years, so I was excited too. I soon fell asleep after I moved in. After that 1 week, I heard rustling noises coming from outside at about 1 in the morning. I thought it was a raccoon, so I ignored it and tried to fall asleep. The next morning, I told Edwin about it, and he agreed. The next night, however, I thought I heard my window opening and a loud thump, as if something entered my room. I darted up and looked around my room, but I saw nothing. The next morning, Edwin dropped his coffee cup when he saw me. He held up a nearby mirror and I saw myself. I had a large gash in my left cheek. After I was rushed to the hospital, my doctor told me that I must have been sleepwalking, but then he showed me something that made my blood turn cold. He lifted up my shirt to reveal a sewn-up incision where my kidneys were. I stared in his eyes, my eyes widening. You somehow lost your left kidney last night. We don't know how, though. Sorry, Mitch, my doctor told me. The next night was my breaking point. Around midnight, I woke up to see a truly horrifying sight. I was staring face to face with a creature with a black hoodie and a dark blue mask with no nose or mouth staring down at me. The thing that scared me the most was that it had no eyes, just empty black sockets. The creature also had some black substance dripping from its sockets. I grabbed the camera nearby on the mantel and took a picture. After the picture took, the creature lunged at me and tried to claw from my chest to get to my lungs. I stopped it by kicking it in the face. As I ran out of my room, I grabbed my wallet. I would need the money. I ran my brother's house into the night. I eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house and tripped on a rock. I fell unconscious and woke up in the hospital. My doctor entered the room, the same one who treated me before. I have good news and bad news, Mitch, my doctor started. The good news is that you had minor injuries and your parents are going to pick you up. I sighed with relief. The bad news is that your brother has been killed by something. Sorry. My parents took me back to Edwin's house to collect my remaining belongings, which I did. Upon entering my room, I was scared, but remained calm. I grabbed my camera, then stopped dead in my tracks. In the hallway leading to my room, I saw Edwin's body, and something small lying next to it. I picked up the small thing and entered my parents' car, not mentioning Edwin's corpse. I looked at the thing I had picked up and nearly vomited. I was holding my stolen, half-eaten kidney with some black substance on it. Wow, that ended up on a bit of a cliffhanger. Yeah, basically it just cut off as soon as they mentioned the black substance. Yeah. Personally, there's not really much I can say that other people haven't said. It's a little bit silly, especially with the doctor. Well, first of all, saying, just telling Mitch I somehow lost his left kidney, and then the same guy showing up at the hospital, first mentioning that, that his injuries were minor, and then all of a sudden breaking the news that, his brother died. It's like, what kind of fucking logic is that? Yeah, I think the only other gripes I have with this have already been said by Baptism on Fire, you know, like having the breaking point being after his kidney got removed, then taking a picture when the creature comes into his room instead of running. Basically, it's a little silly. Not as silly as some of the other stories I read, but it's a little story. It's a little silly. I mean, the guy still calls the main character still calls the paranormal trash, even though he suddenly believes in it now. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just a silly little creepypasta classic that somehow became a hit. Like I said, I got nothing much to say about it. Next time on Totally Overrated, I'll be going back to more unusual choices with the girl in the photograph. As for my next main upload, get ready for the Season 2 premiere of the Crappy Pasta Show. I don't know if I'm going to make any mini videos in between that, but you should at least get that Season 2 premiere. As Goth Cat signing out, thank you and goodbye.